Brand new box office breakdown show here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinenberg. Today, we're breaking down the box office for this previous weekend, which was August 25th to August 27th. Domestically, we'll also look at domestically overall this year, 2023 worldwide box office breakdown. Then we're going to end this show talking about the upcoming week ahead, including what my videos are going to be this upcoming week. So I'm Max Dinenberg. Welcome to Max Talks Movies. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, ring the bell. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, movie rankings in this show every single Monday. So please subscribe, ring the bell. If you're new to the channel, please support. We just got over 160 subscribers. Very happy about that. So let's get to 170. So hit that subscribe button. Comment down below. What are your thoughts on the box office, about a lot of these box office bums? What are your takes on the summer of 2023? And what do you think the fall will have for us starting really this upcoming weekend? Also, please like the video, guys. The thumbs up button, that is how you support this channel. Helps the algorithm out on YouTube. So more times you guys like that video, the more times I'll be recommended to find some new viewers on YouTube. So let's get into this past weekend's box office here domestically from the 25th to the 27th of August, the last box office weekend in the month of August. So coming out the new release of the weekend is at #1 from Sony Pictures, Gran Turismo. Gets 17.4 million in its opening weekend. Another really below average opening weekend. Back-to-back weeks, Warner Brothers Discovery had to deal with that with Blue Beetle, which was a $25 million opening on a movie that cost $125 million production-wise. That's just production. Gran Turismo is rumored to have it around $100 million. I saw one source said it was around 60, but that didn't really make a lot of sense. And then multiple other sources said 100. So it looks like $100 million budget at least for Gran Turismo. This is a really bad opening weekend. Now, this was supposed to be one of the more mainstream video game-esque movies because, well, yes, the movie is called Gran Turismo, which it's marketing itself for, which is based on the PlayStation video game. It's also a movie that's not a adaptation of a game like The Last of Us or Super Mario Brothers or Detective Pikachu or things like this that are based directly on other material. This is a story about a true story about a person who became a car racer from just being a video gamer who played the video game Gran Turismo. Whatever that was, it did not work for a lot of people who probably don't know what the video game was. It looks like mainstream audiences didn't even know what Gran Turismo was. And then I think for people who probably liked the games, never thought of one making a movie about it. So not a good number for Sony whatsoever. The word of mouth and the critics' scores are not that great for this movie. So I'm not sure what the legs are going to be. Also, it's a movie with not any sort of sense of movie stars. I love David Harbour, especially, but also Orlando Bloom's in the movie. These are people who've never been able to prove they can put butts in seats at a high level. So we'll see if PlayStation, Sony, what they do moving forward for their next film that they want to do. Barbie is in second place for its second straight weekend, but it's now in its sixth weekend of release, dropping only 28% in its sixth weekend. 15.1 million again for Barbie, up to 592.8. We'll talk about its big news, the domestic numbers in just a bit. But again, Barbie continues to carry on. $15 million in your sixth weekend is amazing, especially where we're at the box office right now. So really good stuff for Warner Brothers Discovery. Not so great news for Warner Brothers Discovery, as they had #2 movie of the week, which is one of the most successful movies of all time. Then a movie that's not doing well for them this year, which is Blue Beetle. In its second weekend, it did drop 51%, which is not an awful drop, especially for a superhero film. Superhero films usually are in that 60 to 70% range, so 51's not bad. But again, the movie didn't really open that big either. So it made 12.2 million in its second weekend. It's now up to 45.7 million domestically. It's still, even though it's not a monstrous fall, but again, those movies that drop 60, 70, 75% at the box office, they open really big. So those drop-offs, while look bad, when you look at the numbers of money they make on those weekends, is a lot. And Blue Beetle, while dropping 51%, is a good thing. So this is not a devastating blow to its second weekend. These are not good enough numbers, especially a movie with budgets around $120 million. It needs to make a lot more money for it to become profitable. Still no news if James Gunn's going to take back what he said about this character being his first character that he'll use in the DCU, a character first time we'll see in the movie theater that'll be used in his DCU. We'll see, but just not good. Warner Brothers Discovery and DC still have another movie with Aquaman: The Lost Kingdom coming out late 2023 in December. We'll see if this sticks to that. I think they either just moved it or about to move it. They moved Dune from November to March already. So it seems like Warner Brothers is the first person to kind of push the button and delay movies into 2024. Number 4 is Oppenheimer in its 6th weekend, only dropping 23%, another 8.2 for Oppenheimer, and it's about to get to $300 million domestically. Great stuff for Christopher Nolan and Universal. This teamwork and collaboration has worked. They're 1-for-1 after Nolan left Warner Brothers. Again, everyone wants to know what Nolan's next film is, but this is, again, Nolan's biggest film outside of his Batman trilogy. So this is great news for Nolan, his best kind of original non-superhero based movie. So really good news for Nolan moving forward. Wrapping up the top 5 with another good news from Paramount. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem in its 4th weekend only dropped 15%, $7.2 million in its 4th weekend. It's now about to hit the $100 million mark domestically. So really good news there for Mutant Mayhem. Good win for Paramount. They really just at least had to get to that $100 million club, which really pushed and boost. Took a while to get to, but it definitely got there. So that $100 million club is a big deal for Mutant Mayhem, and it gets there in 4 weekends. The rest of the top 10, there's some new releases that hit theaters, like Retribution, the new Liam Neeson film, did not do well. But nothing else meant to mention in a domestic top 5. When we get to the overall domestic 2023, Barbie, yes, has finally overtaken, I talked about this a little bit last week, but Super Mario at the overall domestic numbers, 592 million just domestically. That's United States and Canada for Barbie. Super Mario is at 574, so now $18 million up for Barbie domestically. We'll get to where they stand worldwide in just a second. Across the Spider-Verse is at number 3 with 381 domestically. Guardians Volume 3 is at number 4 with 358. 299 is Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is now in the top 5 so far this year domestically. It does need another 58 million to pass Volume 3, so looks like it'll be at number 5 for the time being. Little Mermaid's at number 6, 297. That goes down from number 5. Quantumania is at 702.14, and then John Wick Chapter 4 at 8, Sound of Freedom at 9, and Dial of Destiny at 10. So far this year, we are up to 17 $100 million movies. Ninja Turtles, really today, will be the 18th $100 million movie of the year. So really good news there. That and Elemental and Across the Spider-Verse, 3 animated films into the $100 million club this year. When we look at worldwide, Super Mario still has a little bit of an edge over Barbie at the moment. And it truthfully is a $19 million difference between Super Mario and Barbie. Super Mario's at 1.358 billion to Barbie's 1.339 billion. So around 18 million more for Barbie, and it is about to pass probably next week when I talk to you guys. Barbie should be the biggest movie, not just domestically, but worldwide so far this year. So a big win for Warner Brothers. Guardians Volume 3 is at 844. That's a number 3. Oppenheimer is the 4th biggest movie of the year worldwide at 777 million. Again, needs wells away to get to Guardians Volume 3, both domestic and worldwide. So Oppenheimer, for the time being, will be 5 domestic and 4 worldwide. Fast X is number 5, 718 million worldwide. Across the Spider-Verse is number 6, 666. And then wrapping up the top 10 is Little Mermaid at 9 with 561 worldwide, and Dead Reckoning Part 1 at 551 worldwide. So now we're kicking off the September season with The Equalizer 3 hitting theaters this upcoming weekend. That's really the only major release hitting theaters this upcoming weekend. September has a lot of interesting films. We'll see how they do at the box office, but we're kicking off with The Equalizer 3. This week here on the channel, I have reviews of spoiler review of the newest episode of The After Party, spoiler review of the newest episode of Ahsoka. Many other movie reviews are coming to the channel very soon. This past week, I had reviews of Gran Turismo and Vacation Friends 2 and the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka. So lots to get into here on this show. I'll see you guys soon.